Hey, it's louisity again, and for this video, I'm going to be doing a book review of a recent read, and that is Shah and the End of Time. Hoorah! So, I'm going to be talking about this book because I really enjoyed it. I'd say quite. So, let's begin talking about this book. So, this follows the story of Aru, and what happened is that because she was trying to impress her friends, one time when her not really friends, oops, did I just use the term friends? Well, classmates, I should say, because I don't really think they're friends. She was trying to impress them, and what happened is that Aru lit a lamp that she was not supposed to light because, Aru was trying to prove that, she wasn't lying and all. She was trying to fit in. And what happened is that when she lit the lamp, everybody froze, including her mother, and then she has now to be involved in a quest, similarly like those books in Percy Jackson, those quests and all. Oh, by the way, this is a book in the Rick Riordan Percent series. It's the first one that I've ever read from, the label, or not sure what you call it, but yeah. I'm very happy and very satisfied that I'm able to get to pick up a book, from the series. And the thing about this is that after being lit and, getting into a quest, she gets to discover and needs to get the sprig of youth, the sip of adulthood. Oh my goodness, I forgot those three things. Anyway, those three gems, and you gotta read it to know them. Anyway, overall, our Shah, gets to discover a lot more about herself, her kind of reincarnation and all. And yeah, gotta read this book to know more. And to me, how I found this book, well, it was pretty good. It was pretty decent. It was a great way for us to kind of if you don't know anything about the Hindu mythology, then definitely this book kind of was able in a way to share, some of it. I believe the opportunities for this book would have to be more on kind of widening the world for some reason, I guess. Maybe it's my imagination, but the way it was portrayed, there could have been more, more action-packed, more a bigger or more fancy world. And to me, it just kind of went narrow. But it wasn't completely something that was a bad thing, because the scenes were exciting. And just kind of a warning, this didn't really affect me in how I read the book. Now, if you expect that this book would focus on Aru Shah's creativity, which is kind of now her alibi on the whole lying thing, if you guys, or if you folks are going to be reading this book, if that's what you're kind of looking forward when it comes to the book, not so sure if that is something that you would, really get out of. It didn't really focus on that, the whole lying thing of Aru. Although every now and then it was kind of mentioned, but it wasn't. I didn't find Aru crafty in terms of her responses that much. I didn't really find the scenes portrayed, which to me, it wasn't something that I really noticed. But if you heard a lot of the summaries, if you've read the blurb, and you kind of expect yourself to get immersed into that, then that might kind of disappoint you. But to me, I didn't feel disappointed. I was super happy. Yeah, it was a pretty good start. Now, and also another cool thing about this is that Minnie, the other character here in the story, her spiritual sister, is half Filipino, and there are a lot of things here that were mentioned about being Filipino. I kind of put them in my Instagram stories as well every now and then, which is really cool, because Roshani Chokshi is also half Filipino, so she would kind of give a justice, on what it's like to be half Indian and half Filipino. It's just, the feels, and was able to portray yeah, the nostalgia, I guess, that can affect readers. The usual, hoorah! Anyway, it's a good start. I'm looking forward to read more in the series. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. So, yep, feel free to comment down below your thoughts on this book, Are We Shot at the End of Time? Or you can comment down below if you have any thoughts on wanting to read this. Hopefully this book review helped, so if you folks like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also click that subscribe button and hit that little bell icon somewhere down there to keep yourselves posted about my videos. I'll also be linking down my social media accounts and handles, so feel free to check me out and follow me there as well. As always, thank you so much for watching. Let us continue seeking for wisdom and unleash the reader in you. Bye, y'all.